Yo, I don't know why I didn't think when I heard the song for the first time that it makes like the perfect anthem song for sports and ESPN and just like, and the fight that's coming up. I don't know why I like that didn't click in my mind until I heard it on a commercial. But we got the music video and I'm hyped as always. Roll it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is The Third Ernest. I'm Ernest Sadiano III, y'all guys' third family. If you're new here and you're not subscribed and you like what you see at the end of the video, consider clicking the subscribe button bottom right hand corner. Now, obviously, I done already heard the song. I made a video for it, so if you want to check out like the very first reaction, the lyric breakdown, the whole thing, check out the first video. I'll probably link it either at the end or I'll put it in a card like right here somewhere, depending on what YouTube allows me to do with it. But that's not going to be this video. This video is not going to be the in-depth lyrical breakdown. Unless I catch something that I missed the first time, then I might talk about it, but this is just gonna see what he brings to the table. And it's dope that like the video is coming out on the same day as the UFC like event that's happening today with Conor McGregor. To be honest, I don't really watch a whole lot of UFC, but anytime somebody comes out of retirement, or I don't even know if he's technically retired, but anytime a star comes back to the game, like it brings all eyes on that event. Just like when Jay-Z came back after the Black Album. Just like Eminem came back with Recovery. There's just a lot of intrigue that goes around these moments in time, and I'm just as intrigued as everybody else. But that's really all that I gotta say. I'm hyped to get into this music video, so follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter at The Third Ernest, just like the channel. The links are down in the description below. Oh, actually, before we move on, if any videos on YouTube get blocked, really the only way I have of getting it to y'all guys is through Instagram TV. That's the only spot where I can actually upload a 10-15 minute video. So follow me on Instagram for sure. The link is down in the description below. But that's all that I got. We got Eminem Higher. Let's get it.
Yeah. You know, I've been around for a while now. Not sure if I have much left to prove. Yeah, I do.
I think I said this in the first one, but I like this track. I like the instrumental of this track because it reminds me of like the hunger, and it reminds me of like the comeback story that was the album Recovery. This sounds like it could be on Recovery. That's the way the instrumental. It has that mute, like not the lyrical. It has like that production landscape that Recovery had, and it's dope that it's in black and white. I hope it stays in black and white because black and white is very nostalgic. You know, it's like it brings that sense of, oh, okay, he's still in his prime because we're nostalgic on his career, but he's better than he's ever been. You know.
Yeah, I do. Now look at me now, I'm thinking, damn, how proud of me I am. What I did is nothing to sneeze at, even if your allergies are bad. I'm up in the balcony in France. I look around, I see the fans, how they surround me in the stands. Probably could drown in a sea of hands. They're hollering shady, yelling it out to me, and that's what I mean when I say that one day, some way, somehow, if I get the chance to get a crowd, I flip it around and have a crowd give me the chance. I've done it all, man.
That's always a dope ass line, man. I pointed it out. I was hyped about it the first time. The crowd like chants at me, but then the crowd gives me the chants. Like that's fire. It's always a fire line. And I don't know, is he actually bulking up, or is it just the lighting? There's gyms in San Antonio, and then like the Alpha Elite gym in Houston. Like the lighting is designed to like show all of your cuts in your definition. So I don't know if he's actually cut like this, or is the lighting just helping him, helping him look the part for the video, you know?
Give me the chance. I've done it all, man.
I've done it all,
but in actuality, I haven't yet.
Where am I supposed to go from here?
Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been. Where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
Yo, you know, it's like a gift and a curse, these type of videos, wherever it's a music video, but it's also like hybrid of a music video with a promotional video. Obviously, this is a promotion for the MMA fight that's coming up, and just UFC in general. This is a good video in terms of it being a good music video. Like even without the MMA part, like that doesn't detract from the video. The fact it makes it feel like an ad, you know? Which video did I remember seeing? Like the Venom music video. I remember when that came out, and that one seemed like it was more like an ad for Venom, the movie, and then also the Google Pixel or whichever phone that it was supposedly shot on. Like that felt like an ad to me. This right here feels like Eminem wrote it to define his career and the way he feels right now, but it just happens to it happens to fit perfectly with MMA and just in sports in general. Like every time that I get to the peak, I'm asking where the fuck am I going from here? And we got another peak to get to. We're at the tip of the top and we're only halfway up. Shout out to Dr. D, you know, the two-time.
I go higher than I've ever fucking been. Got no time for no haters in this bitch, or toleration for the shit, but like medication, my dedication and the time it takes to do this shit reminds me of how I over.
That's a crazy angle right here. This one where he's like, it's like wide angle while he's like pointing at the camera.
For the shit, but like medication, my dedication and the time it takes to do this shit reminds me of how an overcrowded hospital waiting room will get. What I mean is maybe I have more patience than I'm able to admit. Yeah, but I'm still
more patience than I'm able to admit. That's a bar. That's still a bar too. Like an overcrowded hospital waiting room. We got more patience than we care to admit. It's fire.
Waiting room again. What I mean is maybe I have more patience than I'm able to admit. Yeah, but I'm still mentally stable. There's a three-legged table in this bitch. Fame's a switch, but I was grateful to trade this shit for the trailer with a hitch that would make me a raving lunatic. But I made it through my situation. I hit pay dirt. Now I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. But just
I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. Yo, was that violin in the original song? Did I comment on that? Is it in there? It's catching me off guard because I don't remember if it's in the actual like album version of the song. I feel like I would have remembered that because I love strings in production, but yo, I don't know. Somebody let me know if that's like in the original, in the actual album version.
But I made it through my situation. I hit pay dirt. Now I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. But just because I made a little bit of change don't mean I've changed a little bit.
That edit right there was fire. The like the flat, like the cuts back and forth between the two scenes, and it cuts on beat and like acts as a segue into the next scene. That was dope.
I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. But just cause I made a little bit of change don't mean I've changed a little bit. Brain full of wit, dangerous, can't extinguish this English language when it's lit. And I'm just parading you with it, it's shady till I'm 82. I spit this crazy, even Dre, he knows I'm a blow. Better get the handkerchief again.
When I'm 82, I'll still be shady. Dre knows I'm gonna blow. Better get the handkerchief in this bitch. But also, like right here, it's like throwing in the white towel to call the fight. You know, like I didn't think about it in that context until I realized this was a MMA promotional video.
Crazy, even Dre, he knows I'm a blow. Better get the handkerchief again.
Throw in the white towel.
Where am I supposed to go from here? Hey, really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
I know I talk about this shit a lot, but
where am I supposed to go from here? Hey, really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
See, like, I knew, I was like, I don't remember the song being 5.5 minutes. Why is it such a long music video? We're gonna find out. I honestly don't know what's happening. I don't know why SportsCenter's coming in. Who knows? The fight is on ESPN+.
If we learned anything from watching 8 Mile, is that when it comes to battle rap, don't come for Eminem. He will be the first to tell you that he treats the rap game the same way the world's best athletes treat their respective sport, with a 24/7 tenacity that only the elite are able to channel.
Yo, this is dope. Imagine being an artist and you have the entire, like, everything ESPN related. They cut a little segment for you. They make it integrate with sports, and then they got UFC 257 at the bottom.
His entire life studying and training to be the best, but even with a life of preparation, will it be enough for his next battle? It's one thing to conquer your competition. It's another to conquer your demons. With us now to share his thoughts is Dana White, who knows a thing or two about marquee battles.
Yo, this is fire. It's like this video might not be able to be like rewatched in a month. Like it's not gonna have the longevity, but like on fight day, like right before fight night, you put this video out, and then we got this whole SportsCenter theme. That shit is tight, dog. Like it's not gonna be watchable in a month, but who's gonna be watching this music video in a month, you know? But I never thought about, especially Conor McGregor, like what else does he have left to prove besides proving to himself that he's still the best, you know? And that's kind of like not symbolic, but it's very parallel with Eminem's career. Like he has nothing left to prove on the mic other than to himself that he's got another level that he could tap into.
This is Dana White, who knows a thing or two about marquee battles. Dana, thanks for being with us. How prepared can one be when going up against an opponent of this magnitude?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Listen, I'm a huge Eminem fan.
They're trying to keep it as basic as possible. So that way we're talking about Eminem. And they're doing that so that way the video is rewatchable. So they're not actually mentioning the UFC fight. They're not mentioning Conor McGregor versus, I don't know, I don't keep up with UFC enough, so I don't know who the other dude is, but they're not mentioning the actual fight that this is promoting. They're trying to make it to where if I watch this 3 months from now, it's still gonna make sense, you know? But having said that, like the hype of watching this and like the fact that they got ESPN to do this, that's gonna die off the next time that you rewatch this months later, and it's not gonna have the same effect that it has right now.
Listen, I'm a huge Eminem fan, but this is a tough one. This opponent is not someone you can prepare for. It's a tricky demon to conquer, even for someone as badass as Eminem. My prediction is disappointment for fans all over the world.
That's interesting. We are now joined by the man himself, Eminem. Em, appreciate it. What's your response to what Dana just said?
M right here, he looks like a deep fake. Like he doesn't look real for some reason. I don't know if it's the lighting or what. It's very flat lighting compared to these two, like Dana and Homeboy on the left.
People like you give people like me the fuel that they need to succeed in the first place. So I think that the best part about your opinion is that it doesn't matter. And if every fighter that you had listened to your opinion when you doubted them, you wouldn't have a league. So you're an asshole, and I'm out.
Well,
that's gonna be mad corny. Like in 3 months, that's gonna be mad corny. I don't know how to explain it. Like this part of the video is not gonna hold up well. But it's honestly true. At this point in Eminem's career, it's not his fans. It's not his fans that keep the fire like going inside of him. It's the doubt. It's the doubters that keep the fire going inside of him, because he's got nothing left to prove to his fans. His fans are gonna be his fans forever. So there's really no stake in the game. There's no risk at disappointing his fans. So he's got to disappoint the people that are doubting him. You know? Definitely
sounds ready. In any case, it should be a battle for the ages. Thank you, Dana, and best of luck to you, Eminem.
Now, what am I gonna do? Can't nothing, homie, I'm on the loose. Born a winner, never so hard to lose. I can do it even when I'm trying to. With my record flop, I still go through the roof. This atmosphere is for a chosen few.
I don't think I heard that the first time. When my records flop, they still go through the roof. Like fucking motherfucking Revival.
My record flop, still go through the roof. This atmosphere is for a chosen few.
J's,
Who's on it, Brian, making money moves. And you ain't gon' get there if you want it down. You gotta take shots like 100 proof.
Been in survival mode.
Gotta take shots like 100 proof. That's still a dope line.
Gotta take shots like 100 proof.
Been in survival mode. Since a 5-year-old, it was I alone. Since my trike was Stone's viral notebook and microphone. But looking back how bad it was then, if it hadn't have been for the pad and the pin addict, mom and dad beat dad, I wouldn't have had the savage within having to win every.
Dogs, this is my favorite part of the song. Every time that he does this right here, where he's like, I know that I came from shit. Of course, I wish that I had a different childhood and different life. But if I had a different life, if I didn't have to struggle and survive on my own, if my bikes weren't stolen, if I wasn't talk shit about 8 Mile and Navarro, like I wouldn't be this person. Eminem would not stand today if I had a comfortable life. Eminem only stands today because Eminem is symbolic of the survival instincts that I've had since I was a kid.
The savage within having to win every single battle I'm in. All I ever wanted was to be an MC. Tediously I wrote obediently, believing in me. EPMD must have had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies with the ink. Thinking of these rhymes would be as easy as E, and graffiti would be like remedial reading to me. So my last breath.
That whole scheme is fire every time. Yo, just like the hard E sound, just nonstop. Who knew that these rhymes would be easy as a graffiti and remedial reading to me? Like, that's dope.
To me, to my last breath leaves my lungs. I'ma beat my drum for the streets I'm from. The east side slums, gotta remind them. I'll take a foe out like feet by thumb. You see my figure, you see.
I take a foe out like fee fi fum. I forgot about that one.
I'll take a foe out like feet by thumb. You see my figure, you see my thumb. You see my fist for a peace pipe. I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want. With this beat I brung, for the beef I've come. But you better bring it if you wanna reply from.
Dog, yeah, for this beat I've come with the beef, but you better bring it if you wanna reply from. I want the smoke, but no weed. Fucking clean.
For the beef I've come, but you better bring it if you want to reply from. Cause for you to be lyrically inclined, it'll be a steep climb up. That'll be an uphill battle, but I'm up like your feet in a
It's always a fire line, bro. For you to be lyrically inclined, it'll be a steep climb up because you're starting way from the bottom. Yeah, motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill. Anybody know where that's from? 10 points, if you know. And he said that'll be an uphill battle, the steep climb up.
That'll be an uphill battle, but I'm up like your feet in a recliner. And I think I'm about to go out on a limb like a tree climber. Time to push my ceiling higher, cause
where am I supposed to go from here? Hey, really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
The The fucking hook is clean, bro. It's like it was written for this. It's the same thing like when and I hate this, and I hate that I'm gonna make this comparison, but these are just the two songs that I remember quickly is this one, and then NF Paid My Dues on last year's college football playoffs, and then always the track with from Fort Minor, Remember the Name. Like these three tracks, constant replay on sports events. And this is my favorite part of the song right here, when the entire beat like falls out and it's just the chant. It's just a chant of like, where am I supposed to go from here? I have no idea, but I'm gonna go higher than I've ever fucking been. Like when it's just the acapella, my favorite shit. The whole song is fire. I'm a fan of the whole song, but this part right here, when the music drops out and it's just like him chanting, like the music's dropped. What are you gonna do when the music stops, you know? If I were to die murdered in cold blood tomorrow,
All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been. Where am I supposed to go from here? Hey, really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
woo, shit. I'm fucking hyped for tonight. Yo. I can't hate on that, you know? Like I said, it's one of those promotional videos, but it goes so well together that I really can't hate on it, especially in the moment. I just know that after tonight, after this fight is over, unless they plan on using the promotion multiple times for multiple UFC events, it's not gonna have the longevity that normal music videos would have. That's kind of the tough thing about making these type of videos, is that because it's cementing like one moment in time, which is UFC 257 coming up, like after that whole middle part with like ESPN, even though they try to keep it as like it's just the concept of Eminem fighting his demons, it's not really about the fight. You still know it's about the fight, you know? So it's like it's not gonna have a lot of longevity, but it's still a dope ass video, you know? And it gets you hyped. It gets you hyped for the fight tonight. But yo, that brings us to the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see, please consider liking the video, leaving a comment down below. If you like what you see enough, please consider subscribing. All three of these things help the algorithm like notice the video and send it out there to other people to view in their recommended section. So you're helping the channel and growing this community for free, and I would greatly appreciate that. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter and on Discord. All three of those are linked in the description below. Like I said, if any videos get blocked on YouTube, they have a new copyright format where you can't unblock the video until the label makes a decision on the video, and 99% of the time they're gonna not allow the video to be played, so it's gonna have to go on Instagram TV. So hit up my Instagram, first link down, or not first link, I forgot where it's at, but it's down there, I promise. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that ends today's video. Like I always say at the very end, go out there in the world, love and care for one another, love and care for each other, and I'll catch everybody on the next video. Peace.